decision. Live tonight, live die this way. Said his body's too old for working. His body's too young, took like his mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. He got a fast car. We go cruising and entertain ourselves. He still ain't got a job. Not working the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work now, get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. Fast car, say fast enough so you can fly away. You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or let die this way.
My mum had breast cancer when I was very little. She was about 34. And she was just so incredibly brave the whole time. She just kept the family going, and she was still throwing these massive parties for everyone right up until she passed away. And I'd always check myself because of my mum. I knew it was important. I found a lump under my armpit. I knew from the doctor's face, he thought it was something serious. And he said, well, it is cancer. And my first reaction was, and you have a plan, right? And he said, yes, I have a plan. I said, that's fine then. That's good. Let's go with your plan. I had chemo. I had 2 types of chemo. One where they had to, a nurse had to sit there and inject me. Another where I was on a drip. And then I had surgery. My surgeon supported me in deciding to have double mastectomy. I was like, you're not getting me again. You know, I'll do whatever I need to do. And I got the all clear in January 2013. I've tried to take all the positives from it, doing the things that I want to do, kind of getting out and seeing more of the world. Travelling, been really important to me. This trial came up, the plasma DNA. And they basically said all we do is basically after you've had surgery, we just take regular blood samples from you. That's it. That's all you have to do. And if I can even just help one person, from my experience, then I think it's important to do that. So if I can get through this and still be here and still be smiling, then bring it on. If you're thinking about fundraising and you're not sure, just do it. Whatever it is, no matter how small it is, you will make a difference. More people will survive, more people will have treatments that are less invasive, have less side effects, and you'll be a part of that.
You're listening to Kenny Barr.
Bonkers.
Thank you very much for that, Anne. And the message in that last piece
is every penny counts. Every single penny makes a difference in bringing forward the day when all cancers are cured. We want the whole world to have more birthdays. We're getting there. We're not there yet. So keep up the good work. If you're thinking just in the exact same tone as that lady was saying there, if you're thinking about putting a team in, maybe humming and hawing over it, do it. Just do it. Get a team into Relay for Life. And if it's not the Relay for Life in Dumfries and Galloway, any Relay for Life. There is 45 Relay for Lives next year in the UK. There must be one within biting distance of where you are. So if in doubt, just do it.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, drinking, burning, never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, 'cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
And you know you're seeing a doctor today?
Yeah.
You're seeing a special doctor. Do you know what doctor that might be?
Dr. Ange.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
Yeah.
I've got something for you. Your very own Doctor's Go.
When he just came out, I was about to cry.
She loves him, she loves the show, and she wants to be a doctor one day.
If you had to point to your heart, where would you point to? Can you see it? It's lit up. Oh. Do you remember when you were in hospital?
Yeah.
She remembers little bits of her treatment, and she will remember doctors that helped her. When Izzy was first diagnosed, we had all our family come to the hospital. It really did affect each of us.
Having a diagnosis like ALL or acute lymphoblastic leukemia means that you are going to undergo a period of quite intense treatment, and that can be really, really difficult.
It's still quite raw for us. There was a period of time where she was very ill. The idea that we could have lost her. She's been through so much, but we know that these experiences that she goes through now allows us and her to give back for all that care that she received.
To see someone that's come through the other side is so inspiring, and it's so nice to see that she's still keen to be a doctor when she grows up.
Say, oh.
By the end of her treatment, she knew how much medicine to take, how to take blood pressure. She just knew all that. I think that really reflected on how she wants to be now.
It's time to hear your heartbeat.
For her to meet him is like a dream come true for her, I know it is.
I'm a strong supporter of Cancer Research UK Kids and Teens and the work that is being done to beat children's cancer and to inspire brave children to follow their dreams.
Really for life. Really for life, making a difference.
Matt Lewis here on Relay Radio with Kenny Barr. And guys, you're doing great work out there. Keep it up.
Thanks, Matt. We will indeed keep it up. And that was 7-year-old Izzy, who was in that last piece. If you just listen to that, and you know why we have to keep going and raising more and more money to bring forward the day when little Izzies do not need to go through all of that. It's a no-brainer. A quick, nice story to end the evening, because we're just about running out of time again. I noticed a story again on Facebook today, and it was something that a mother and father, parents, did when they had a wee baby girl, and when she was 1 year old on her first birthday, they decided to tell all the relatives and friends and families, what have you, don't buy her presents because she doesn't know, she doesn't understand, she's too wee. But what to do is write a card or a message or something, give her something meaningful, which will not open, and they sealed away for 18 years. They locked it away, or put a time capsule, and they were all given to her on her 18th birthday. And what the 18-year-old girl said was the most beautiful thing was some of the cards and messages were for people who were no longer around, grandparents, great-grandparents, what have you, who have passed on and passed away. It was, and it was a lovely, it was the most beautiful present you could ever give somebody. It was just a word from somebody who had gone. So something to think about. I may have a word with my grandson, Daniel, and his partner Kate, who were expecting their first in the new year. So I think I'm going to invoke grandparents' rights to stick my nose in. Hey, see if I'll get away with that. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you all for listening in, either live or on catch up. It doesn't matter. I'm delighted that you've tuned in at all. And I will see you next Tuesday, 7 o'clock here on Relay Radio on Spreaker.com. You take care, look after yourselves, have a good week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
I'll be watching